Hello dear students of the 6th elementary grade, and welcome to a new episode of our program. This is our weekly episode of science, and on this episode we'll be having a general review on everything you studied during this semester, and we'll be receiving your phone calls on our phone number 257-562187. The number will appear on the screen, so if you've got any questions, do give us a call. Let me first welcome our guest teacher, Mr. Nader Nassim, our teacher of science. Hello, Mr. Nader, and welcome to the program.
Hello, Nader, thank you.
And of course, a Happy New Year.
Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and everything.
Okay, thank you, Nader, thank you very much.
All right, so what do you have for us today?
Today I have a very important collection of our give reason questions, especially give reason questions, scientific term questions, complete questions, and also what happened question, okay? Today we will start with the most important question, which is give reason question. Let me start, Mr. Yasser.
Okay.
Okay, first question says that give reason, number one, cerebellum is very important part of the human body. Cerebellum is very important part of the human body. I think because cerebellum maintain the balance of the body. Because cerebellum maintain the balance of the body. We know that the brain consists of three main parts, which are cerebellum, and medulla oblongata. You know that here. Again, brain consists of three main parts, which are cerebellum, and medulla oblongata. We know that the cerebellum controls all sense organs such as hearing, vision, sense of touch, sense of smell, and so on. Also controls thinking and memory. Also controls all the voluntary actions or all the voluntary movement. But what about the cerebellum? Cerebellum controls or maintain the balance of the body. And at last, medulla oblongata controls the involuntary actions. Involuntary actions أو الأفعال اللا إرادية. Again, the brain consists of three main parts, which are cerebellum, and medulla oblongata.
And
okay?
We have Yusuf on the phone.
Okay.
Hello, Yusuf. How are you? Yusuf, can you hear us? Okay, try to get back to us. Okay, let's carry on.
Okay, another question, Mr. Yasser. I think this question relates to the skeletal system. The question says that the rib cage surrounds both the heart and the lungs. Again, the rib cage surrounds both the heart and the two lungs. I think the rib cage surrounds both the heart and the two lungs to protect them from damage. Again, we know that the rib cage surrounds the heart and the two lungs to protect them from damage or to protect them simply. Also, we know that the skull protected the brain to protect it. Another question of give reason question. Leaving spaces between railway tracks, I think to avoid bending or buckling that may cause accidents. Again, we must leave spaces between railway tracks to avoid bending or buckling that cause accidents. Another question. Clear lime water is used in detecting carbon dioxide gas. So, give reason we use clear lime water in detecting or examining the presence of carbon dioxide gas. I think the answer will be that because carbon dioxide gas changes lime water milky. Milky or cloudy.
And we have Muhammad on the phone. Hello, Muhammad. Muhammad?
Hello, mister.
Hello, Muhammad. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you all.
I wanted to ask.
Okay.
My question is choose the correct answer.
Choose the correct answer. Not choose the wrong answer?
The green plants consume no gas in the respiration process.
The green plants consume space gas
in respiration process.
The soil is ozone, argon, carbon dioxide, oxygen.
You don't have to say the
ozone,
options
oxygen,
anyway.
Carbon dioxide. What else, Muhammad?
Argon.
Okay, Muhammad. Okay, your question says that the green plant consume point gas in respiration process. That's right, Muhammad? Yeah. Okay, Muhammad, you must know that all living organisms use oxygen gas in respiration. Again, all the living organisms use oxygen gas in respiration. So the answer will be here, oxygen gas, not carbon dioxide, because it's not a photosynthesis process. Again, the answer will be here, oxygen gas, because all the living organisms, even the plant use oxygen gas during respiration
Thank you,
process,
mister.
not carbon dioxide gas. Muhammad,
thank you,
okay?
Muhammad. Do you have any other questions? Okay, thank you very much. Let's get back to our revision.
Get back to our give reason questions. The question says that nitrogen is used in filling car tires and the plane. Nitrogen is used in filling car tire and the plane. I think this is a very important question. This question deals with why we use nitrogen, especially nowadays, instead of air. Again, why do we use nitrogen instead of air in filling car tire and the plane? I think the answer will be because nitrogen volume doesn't affect when temperature increases or decreases. Again, because nitrogen volume doesn't affect when temperature increases or decreases.
So it's not affected by temperature.
By temperature or by changing in the temperature. Okay.
Okay, and we have Marwan on the phone. Hello, Marwan.
Hello, mister.
How are you?
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. Do you have a
You are
question?
welcome. I want to ask.
Okay.
My question is, what is the importance of the reflex action?
What?
What's the importance of the reflex
What
action?
is the importance?
Okay.
Of the reflex action.
Do you have any other question?
No, I want to be asked.
You want to be asked. Okay, can you answer this question? The one you gave us?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Marwan, you said that. What is the importance of the reflex action for the human body? Okay?
Yes.
Okay. I think reflex action is an autonomic response that the body makes to different stimuli to protect the body from dangerous situation. So the answer will be to protect the body, عشان يحمي الجسم, to protect the body or the living organism, to protect the body from dangerous situations. Okay, Marwan?
Okay.
Okay, so the answer again, what is the importance of the reflex action? We know that the reflex action is an autonomic response or automatic response from the body to different stimuli such as heat, light, intense light, dim light, and so on. Seeing got a smell, smelling got a smell. So to protect the body from dangerous situation.
He also wants to be asked. So do you have a question for him?
I have many questions for you, Marwan. Okay, Marwan, I have a question for you. Okay, Marwan.
Yes.
You are with us? Okay.
Yes.
The question says that give reason question. Although oxygen is consumed in respiration and burning process, its percentage remains stable in the atmosphere. You can see the
Because
question.
green plants compensate the percentage of oxygen during the photosynthesis process.
Very good, Marwan. Excellent. Very good. Because green plant compensates the decrease in oxygen during photosynthesis process. Okay. Another question, Marwan?
Yes.
That's your answer, because plants produce oxygen during photosynthesis process. Another question. Oxygen is created or collected by displacing the water downward in the flask preparation at the laboratory. Why?
Because oxygen is scarcely dissolved in water.
Yeah, very good, Marwan. Excellent. Because oxygen is scarcely dissolved in water. Again, because oxygen is scarcely dissolved in water. The question says that oxygen is created by displacing the water downward in the flask at the preparation at the lab. So the answer will be because oxygen is scarcely dissolved in water.
Okay, thank you very much, Marwan.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let us carry on.
Let us carry on.
I'm just trying to give others a chance to take part in our program.
Okay. So, again, another question of give reason question, okay? The atmosphere had a great importance in the continuity of the Earth's life. Again, the atmosphere has a great importance in the continuity of the Earth's life on our planet. Why? Why is the atmosphere important to us? why the atmosphere is very essential for all living organisms on this planet Earth, Mr. Yes.
Now, without oxygen, we cannot live.
We cannot live, we cannot respire. So, atmosphere has many importances, such as breathing for living organisms, such as carbon dioxide for photosynthesis process for the plant, such as protecting us from ultraviolet radiation.
Okay, and we've got a phone call from Aswan. Hello, Dalia.
Hello, Mr.
How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you.
Do you have a question?
No, I want to be asked.
You want to be asked. Okay. Can you ask her a question?
Yeah,
Mr.
I
Dalia?
think I will give Dalia this question. Okay, Dalia?
Okay.
You are ready? Okay, the question says that the atmosphere has a great importance for the continuity of life on the planet Earth. The atmosphere.
Because it protects the earth and adjusts the temperature.
Very good, Dalia. Very good. Excellent. Because atmosphere protects the Earth from ultraviolet radiation and adjusts the temperature on the planet Earth. Okay? Because atmosphere protects us from ultraviolet radiation that coming out from the sun, that is very dangerous or harmful radiation. And also atmosphere, as you said, Dalia, adjust the temperature of the Earth. Another question, Dalia? Yeah, this question says that carbon dioxide is used to extinguish fire. Carbon dioxide is used to extinguish fires.
Because it doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning.
Very good, Dalia. Excellent. Because carbon dioxide gas, as we know, doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning.
Okay.
Because carbon dioxide, again, doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning.
Okay, thank you very much, Dalia. Thank you. Let us move on to other questions.
Okay. Another question says that give reason. Yeast is added to dough during baking. I will ask you this question.
I was just going to ask you this because I think yeast helps bread, to rise.
Tries to be spongy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Why the yeast is the being spongy to the bread? Why? Why or what does the
We
yeast
can
do?
ask Yusuf from Alexandria.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, Yusuf.
Yusuf rescued.
Hello.
Mr. Yes, from this
Are you
question.
calling us once again, or are you another Yusuf? Are you the same Yusuf?
Hello. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Yusuf. How's your level?
I wanted to be asked.
You want to be asked? Okay.
Okay, Yusuf.
What about yeast? Mr. Neder just asked a question now. What is the importance of yeast in baking bread? Do you know the answer to this question? Why is yeast added to the dough?
Yeah. Yeast produce what, Yusuf?
Because yeast produces carbon dioxide during fermentation, which expands by heat, making the bread porous and tough.
Very good, Yusuf. Because yeast produces carbon dioxide gas during fermentation process.
I was just going to say the
Fermentation
same thing.
process, yeah, the same thing you answered.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, give him another question.
Okay. So let me explain this answer again, Mr. S.
Okay.
Okay. So we add yeast to dough during baking because yeast, as you know, produce carbon dioxide gas during fermentation process that makes the bread spongy and tasty, or they make the bread, as you said, Mr. Yasser, like rise. Okay. Okay. Another question, Yusuf. Clear lime water gets turbid on passing carbon dioxide gas through it. Clear lime water gets turbid on passing carbon dioxide gas through it.
CO2 formation of calcium carbonate, white powder, which is insoluble in water and causes the turbidity of lime water.
Very good, Yusuf. Excellent. Because, so we can see that, because or due to the formation of calcium carbonate, which is insoluble in water. Insoluble in water means that it doesn't dissolve in water. Okay?
Okay, bravo, Yusuf. Thank you very much. Okay, let us carry on.
Okay. So again, carbon dioxide gas changes lime water milky because we know that due to the formation of calcium carbonate, which is insoluble salt. Insoluble salt means that this salt doesn't dissolve in water, and they make the lime water gets milky or cloudy or turbid, as we know. Again, carbon dioxide gas changes lime water milky or cloudy or turbid because it forms insoluble salt in it, which is called calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. Another question. The environment suffers from the increase of carbon dioxide gas percentage or the increase of ratio of carbon dioxide gas. Okay? The environment suffers from the increase of carbon dioxide gas percentage.
I guess Mustafa can answer this question.
Okay,
Hello,
Mustafa.
Mustafa. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Mister.
So, are you ready for a question, or do you want to ask?
لا, I want to ask.
Okay, tell us your question.
أقوله من كتاب الوزارة، أقول الصفحة ولا أقول السؤال؟
The question.
The question.
The weight of a person in a balloon.
The weight of a person.
In a balloon, the weight of a person in a balloon.
person
At certain height.
in a balloon
At a certain height.
at a
From-
certain height
From Earth surface.
from
Earth surface
Earth's surface
equals 70 Newton.
equal 70 Newton. Okay.
What
Muhammad.
is weight of the person in Earth surface?
What is the weight of the person
On Earth surface.
on Earth's surface? That's all, Mustafa?
Huh?
That's all the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give reason.
Hmm.
The mass.
Okay. That's the first question, Mustafa. Okay.
Yeah, there is another question.
Another question? Okay. Give reason.
The mass
Give
of
reason.
aluminum.
The mass
Of aluminum wire.
mass of aluminium wire. The mass
Increases.
of aluminium wire
Increases after heating.
increases after burning, Mustafa.
Not heating.
Heating. Okay. After heating
Till it becomes
till it becomes
red.
red. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, Mustafa. That's your second question.
Yeah.
You have another question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another question?
Hmm.
Okay. Third
Correct.
question. Correct underlined word? Okay,
لا
مصطفى.
هو بيقول لي correct ومش مديني underline word.
Okay, Mustafa. Correct.
A black
A black
precipitate
precipitate, PPT, yeah,
is formed
is formed
when carbon dioxide
when carbon dioxide
is passed
passed
in lime water.
in lime water.
وفي سؤال كتاب الوزارة جايبه.
Okay, I think this question, Mustafa, you can correct the color of the precipitate. This wrong word, black precipitate. Okay? Yeah, another question, Mustafa?
Yeah.
Yeah, what type of question? What kind? Choose, okay.
The weight
The weight
of the body
of the body
is measured by not balance.
is measured by, yeah, point balance, okay.
الاختيارات
Yeah, the choices.
كني
What? Sorry, Mustafa, I don't hear your answer.
femur
Femur? Yeah.
elbow
No, Mustafa. This is not the answer to this question. The weight of the body is measured by spring balance or spring scale.
لا هو مدينا 4 غير.
I think this question is written wrongly. I think that. Okay, it's wrong printed.
ماشي.
Okay,
wrong
thank
printed.
you very
Okay,
much, Mustafa. Thank you.
Okay,
You'll get the
let us
answers
start
right now.
our question of Mustafa. Mustafa says that the weight of the person in a balloon at a certain height from Earth's surface equal 70 Newton. Okay, you know that at a balloon from a certain height from the Earth. What is the weight of the person on the Earth's surface? I think the weight on the Earth's surface will be. You think, Mr. Yasser, will be increased or decreased? We now on the Earth's surface we get nearer to the attraction force. We get nearer to the equator, so the weight will be higher, will be more than 70. So this question will be choices. يعني المفروض في الكويشن ده يكون عندي choices. So the answer will be more. Any answer will be more than 70. Okay, Mustafa? Okay. So the answer will be more than 70 Newton. Again, the answer will be more than 7 Newton. Another question of Mustafa. Give reasons the mass of aluminium. The mass of aluminium increases after heating or burning till it becomes red? I think because aluminium gets combined or have a combination between aluminium and oxygen, or because we can see that because aluminium combined with oxygen, so its mass increases. To form what? To form aluminium oxide, because we said that any matter or any element that combine with oxygen forms the element oxide. So if aluminium gets combined with oxygen, it will be aluminium oxide. If iron combined with oxygen, it will be iron oxide. You remember, yes, sir?
Yeah, and Dahlia can be Dahlia oxide.
Dahlia oxide.
Hello, Dahlia.
Okay.
Okay, Dahlia, you're back, right? You're calling us once again.
then I ask.
You want to ask? Okay. Do you have a question?
Give reason.
Give reasons, yeah.
Yeah, give reason question.
It's essential to have healthy food.
It's essential. Essential.
Yes.
Essential for what, Dahlia?
To have healthy food.
It's essential to have
healthy food.
Healthy food.
Which is rich in calcium.
Which is rich in
Calcium.
rich in calcium, phosphorus,
and vitamin D.
and vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
Okay, Dahlia. Another question, Dahlia?
Yes.
Yeah, another question?
We give reason?
Yeah, another question of give reason question. Give reason.
We can't.
We can or we can't?
We can't.
We can't.
Control the muscles of elementary.
We can't control the muscles
of elementary canal.
of alimentary
Canal.
Blood vessels.
And
urinary bladder. Dahlia.
Urinary bladder.
Okay. Another question, Dahlia?
No.
Okay. This question says that we cannot control the muscles of alimentary canal, which is the digestive system, as we have studied in primary 4, blood vessel, as we have studied in primary 5, and urinary bladder also have studied in primary 5.
Okay, thank you, Dahlia.
Why we cannot control this muscle, Dahlia? I think because all of these muscles are involuntary muscles. We cannot control or even aware of their movement. Okay? So the answer will be that because they are
Involuntary
muscles. Okay? Again,
like what muscles?
Types. Like the heart muscle, like the alimentary canal muscle, stomach, esophagus, all of the digestive system muscles are involuntary muscles. But also we have voluntary muscle, okay, the opposite of them, like the face muscles. The face muscle, you can control them, okay, like the abdomen muscle, like the limbs muscles, they are all voluntary muscles. But we have also involuntary muscles, such as alimentary canal muscle, such as blood vessel muscle, such as Dahlia said, urinary bladder muscles. Okay, that's the second question of Dahlia. Dahlia have another question, says that give reason question. We must eat food that is rich in calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D. Again, we must eat food rich in calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D. I think the answer simply will be that to maintain the skeletal system healthy, because all of this kind of food, calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D, are very important for the skeletal system, as you know. Okay, so the answer will be that to maintain or to keep the skeletal system healthy. Okay, Mr. Yasser?
Yeah.
Okay, let us complete our give reason questions. Yeah. Okay, the question says that the environment suffers from the increase of carbon dioxide gas percentage. Why do the environment increase or suffers from the increase of carbon dioxide percentage? Because all of us know that increase of carbon dioxide gas percentage causes suffocation, and global warming. Again, because the increase in carbon dioxide gas percentage in air causes suffocation and global warming.
And why does it increase? Because of what?
It increases due to the increase in the means of transport of factories, increase in respiration of people, increase of all pollution, all kinds of pollution do we see in our environment. Okay, due to increase of means of transport like cars, buses, trains, and so on, increase in the number of population, that increase the number of breathing per day, increase the number of factories, and all of things we have. Okay,
due to industrial activity.
Yeah, industrial activities, people activities. I think all the activities increase the percentage of carbon dioxide gas. Okay, why do you laugh, Mr. Yasser, now? Okay, we know that increase of carbon dioxide gas again causes two dangerous problems, or two main problems, which are suffocation and the global warming. Suffocation and the global warming, and we must face this problem by decreasing the bad emission of carbon dioxide gas by such as what? Increasing the green areas. We can do that. Okay, we can increase or at least keep the green areas in our environment to decrease the carbon dioxide gas percentage in our environment.
It's very good to plant trees everywhere.
To plant trees, to plant any plant everywhere, in the balcony, in the entrance of your building, and so on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have another question of give reason. The question says that damage of medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata, we know that it is the most dangerous part or the most vital part in the brain. The brain again consists of three main parts, which are cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongata. Damage of medulla oblongata means death. Damage of medulla oblongata means death. Why? Give reason. Because we know that medulla oblongata controls the involuntary actions inside the body, because the medulla oblongata controls the involuntary actions inside the body. Involuntary actions inside the body such as what? Such as the heartbeat, movement of intestine, movement of stomach, movement of blood circulation, movement of blood vessels, and all the things inside your body that you aren't or you can't control or you aren't aware of their movement. Okay, so again, medulla oblongata cannot stop. If medulla oblongata stops, it means clinical death. It means clinical death, so the person should die.
And clinical death means death.
Means death.
Yeah.
We have no choice.
Yeah.
Okay, clinical death means death. So again, we can say that damage of medulla oblongata is very dangerous, is very vital, is very fatal. Fatal, not vital only, because it causes death, causes clinical death or the death. Okay?
Yeah.
Another question?
It's deadly.
It's deadly,
Fatal, yeah.
Okay. Photosynthesis process is very vital process to human. Photosynthesis process is very vital process to human. Give reason or why? I think because photosynthesis process provide the body with oxygen necessary for respiration, or because in photosynthesis process, the plant provide us with the oxygen gas, which is very important for respiration process.
And we have Magid on the phone. Hello, Magid. How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Do you have a question, Magid?
No, I want to be asked.
You want to be asked. Is this the first time you call us?
What?
This is the first time you call us?
No.
Not
That's a fact.
Okay.
Second time.
Can you give him a question?
Okay, Magid, you are ready?
Yes.
How are you, Magid?
I am fine, thank
Okay, you have studied, Magid, the two types of thermometer. What are the types of thermometer, Magid?
There are two types of thermometers, that are Celsius thermometer and medical thermometer.
Celsius and medical. Okay, Magid. What is the liquid inside the thermometer?
Mercury.
Okay, Magid, that's your give reason question. Give reason, mercury is used in manufacturing of thermometer. Why do we use mercury especially?
Because it is good conductor of heat.
Yeah.
And because it's good conductor of heat.
Yeah, that's number one, okay?
And
I have four answers for this question, Magid. I want 4 answers. Okay? I'm greedy today. Okay. Because mercury is good conductor of heat. Okay, another answer?
And it's metal liquid.
Metal liquid, yeah. Very good.
And doesn't stick on the wall.
Doesn't stick on the glass wall. The last answer, Magid, for this question? Why? Because mercury expands
because
regularly.
mercury expands regularly.
Okay, because mercury expands regularly by temperature or by
Okay, I have a
temperature.
question for you, Magid.
Okay, Magid.
Magid, but concentrate. Okay? Why is there a constriction in the Celsius thermometer?
Please, Magid, concentrate in this question. Magid, concentrate.
Why there is a constriction in the Celsius thermometer?
To prevent
Magid,
mercury
please,
from...
before you answer, concentrate in this question, Magid. Mr. Yasser wants to cheat you. Okay, wants to deceive you. عاوز يخدعك. Again, there is a constriction in what thermometer, Magid?
Medical.
Medical, not Celsius. Mr. Yasser said there is a constriction in the Celsius thermometer. That's true question? That's right question? No. You must tell him that's a wrong question, Mr. Yasser, okay?
Okay, so there is no constriction in the Celsius thermometer, but there is in the medical thermometer.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Because, to prevent mercury from returning back quickly to reach the temperature.
Okay,
very good, Magid.
Very good, Magid. Thank you very much.
So prevent mercury from returning back, okay? Okay, thank you.
I like these kind of questions because you know they know the answer very well, so they just jump to the answer.
To the answer, not concentrate on the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Please, my dear students, concentrate in the question. Read the question correctly. Read the question carefully. Mr. Yasser wants us to learn you how to read the question carefully, not be rapid, not be fast in your answer. Please concentrate in your question, in your reading, to answer the question correctly and have full mark. Okay? Okay, so the question says that mercury is used in manufacturing of thermometer because mercury, we have 4 answers as Magid said in this question, because mercury is good conductor of heat, another because mercury doesn't stick to the glass tube, because mercury is a transparent material that can be seen easily through the glass tube, and at last because mercury expands regularly,
Okay, and we've got Khulud. Hello, Khulud. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Have you been following us from the start of the show?
Yes.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No, I want to answer.
You want to be asked, okay.
Okay, Khulud, I have a very important give you some question about nitrogen gas. You remember nitrogen gas?
Yes.
Okay, the question says that nitrogen gas is used to store petroleum. Nitrogen gas is used to store petroleum. Give reason.
What?
Nitrogen gas is used to store petroleum. Why do we use nitrogen gas in storing petroleum, inflammable substance, explosive substance, and such that? Because nitrogen is what?
Do you understand the question, Khulud?
Again?
Can you look on the screen? Can you see the question on the screen?
Okay, again the question.
Nitrogen is used in...
Because it is an active gas.
Yeah, so the answer will be because nitrogen is an inactive element or inactive gas. So again, because nitrogen is an inactive element
inactive gas.
Yeah, very good. Another question, Khulud. Oxygen is created by displacing water downward. Oxygen is created or is collected in the lab by displacing water downward.
Yes.
Why? Give reason, Khulud.
Give reason?
Yeah, this give reason question, not wrong. Okay.
Because oxygen.
Yeah.
Because oxygen doesn't dissolve in water.
Because oxygen is scarcely dissolved in water. So the answer will be that because oxygen is scarcely dissolved in water. So again, we can collect oxygen in lab by displacing water downward because oxygen is scarcely dissolved in water.
Okay, thank you, Khulud. Thank you very much. Okay, let us carry on.
Okay, okay, Mr. Yater. Another question says that oxygen gas doesn't change the blue litmus paper to red or the litmus paper red to the blue. Why oxygen gas doesn't change both the color of blue or red litmus paper? I think because oxygen gas has a neutral effect. Oxygen gas doesn't affect both of blue and red litmus paper because oxygen gas has neutral effect on litmus paper. Again, because oxygen gas has neutral effect on litmus paper. Okay, but we must remember that carbon dioxide gas has an acidic effect that changes litmus paper from blue to red. But ammonia gas has an alkaline effect that changes the red litmus paper to blue. But also here, the question about oxygen, oxygen doesn't change the color of blue litmus paper or red litmus paper to any color.
And we have Rifat on the phone. Hello, Rifat.
Hello, Mister.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, are you ready for the exam?
I have a question.
Okay, you have a question or you want to be asked?
I have a question.
Okay, tell us your question.
Give reason.
Yeah, give reason.
Nitrogen doesn't.
Give reason. Nitrogen.
Although nitrogen.
Although.
Nitrogen.
Yeah, although nitrogen what?
Although nitrogen doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning.
Yeah, and doesn't help in burning.
It doesn't use extinguishing fires.
It is not used in extinguishing fires.
It is not used in extinguishing
Fires. Do you have another question?
No.
Thank you very much, Rifat, and we'll be answering your question right away. Okay.
Okay, I think Rafat, because nitrogen gas, as we have studied, because nitrogen gas is an inactive gas or is a lifeless gas, inactive gas, or between brackets lifeless gas, or we can call this azotic gas, azot. Okay, so the answer will be because nitrogen is an inactive gas that doesn't use an extinguishing fire such as what we use in carbon dioxide, or because we can see that carbon dioxide gas is much heavier than air, so it can extinguish fire. Okay. So again,
could you tell us the percentages of gases in the air?
Okay, we have studied that oxygen gas percentage in the air is 21%, nitrogen gas is 78%, carbon dioxide gas is 0.03%, and all the other gases approximately is 1%. Okay, like neon, hydrogen, helium, argon, and any gas found in the earth. Okay, so another question of give reason question of our collection today. The question says that plastic differ from conducting heat than aluminium or than copper. Again, the question says that plastic differ than copper in conducting heat. Plastic differ than copper in conducting heat. I think the answer will be because plastic is a bad conductor of heat, but copper is a good conductor of heat. Again, because plastic is a bad conductor of heat, but copper is a good conductor of heat.
And I guess that's why plastic is used in making iron hands.
Yeah, iron handles or handle of cooking pots, handles of tea boilers, and so on. And also we use copper in all days, or nowadays aluminium or stainless steel, in making or manufacturing of cooking pans or cooking pots, because copper or aluminium or stainless steel is very good conductor of heat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So another question. Okay. Write scientific term. Second type of question today. Write the scientific term. First question. A chemical substance that decomposes into water and oxygen. A chemical substance that decomposes into water and oxygen. I think it will be the hydrogen peroxide or oxygen water that we have used it in preparation of oxygen gas in the lab. Again, a chemical substance that decomposes into water and oxygen. It will be hydrogen peroxide or water oxygen or oxygen water that we use it in preparation of oxygen gas. Another question. A flame used in cutting and welding metals. A flame used in cutting and welding metals. I think it will be oxyacetylene flame, which reaches 3500 Celsius, that cut metals such as iron, copper, and so on.
Yeah, and we have Yusuf on the phone. Hello, Yusuf.
Hello.
All right, Yusuf, you have a question now, or you want
I have a question.
Okay. You have one? You have a question?
I have lost gases to stone set made of iron. Complete.
Again, question.
Okay,
Yusuf, please
once
again.
again, please.
Complete question. Complete, Yusuf. Yeah.
Iron rod.
Iron rod.
Iron rod. Yeah. Iron rod
Causes.
Causes. Causes what?
Cause what, Yusuf? Iron rod causes what?
Complete two Saturn set made of iron.
Complete what?
Yusuf, I can't hear you correctly. Yusuf, again the question please in details. The question says that complete.
Iron rust gases. No.
Iron.
Tell us your question, please.
Iron rust gases. Not two Saturn set made of iron.
I can't understand this
We
question.
cannot understand your question. Okay, Yusuf, I'll tell you something. Could you please type this question on our group? اكتب السؤال ده على جروب البرنامج اسمه مدرسة على الهواء ابتدائي واعدادي عشان احنا مش فاهمين السؤال كويس. Okay? Thank you, Yusuf من اسكندرية.
Okay, another question of scientific term question. The question says that strips that fixes the muscle to the bone. Strips or filamentous that fixes the muscle to the bone. What is the thing that fix or tie muscle to the bone? I think it will be tendons. Tendons, that they are the strips that fixes the muscle to the bone.
10 or 9?
Tendons. No.
Oh.
Tendons, not 9
okay.
tendons.
Okay.
Tendons. Okay. Again, strips that fixes the muscle to the bones, they are tendons. They are, you are joking as usual, Mr. Yes.
Okay.
Why is the brain wet?
The brain wet?
Yeah.
Because it has rain in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Why can't you see the rain as a brain?
I can see the brain.
Why can't you see the brain?
Pre-rain?
I'll tell you later. Okay, we have Saif from Iskandariya. Hello, Saif.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
Okay,
I'm fine.
Saif. How is the weather in Alexandria today?
I just said.
Okay, do you want to be asked? Okay, Mr. Nader, we'll ask you a question.
Okay, Yusuf,
right
you will
now.
have a scientific term question. You are ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The question says that a gas which consists of 3 atoms of oxygen gas. The gas which consists of 3 atoms of oxygen gas.
Again, please.
Again. The gas which consists of 3 atoms of oxygen gas. All 3.
Ozone.
Yeah, it will be ozone gas. Ozone gas. Yusuf, can you tell me
Ozone
why
layer.
is ozone gas is very important to us? Why is ozone layer is very important? Can you
What's
tell-
the importance of the ozone layer?
Ozone.
Yeah, what's the importance, Yusuf? It protects us from what?
What?
Ultra.
Why is the ozone gas or the ozone layer is very important to us? Because what? Do you remember?
معرفوش.
Ever heard
Okay.
of
Because-
the ozone
Yeah,
layer?
Because the ozone gas or the ozone layer protects us from ultraviolet radiation, the dangerous radiation that come from the sun. Okay, Yusuf, another question. Okay, the center, scientific term question, Yusuf again. The center of the main control of the body. The center of the main control of the body.
Nitrogen.
Yusuf, concentrate,
Nitrogen?
please, concentrate. The organ inside your body, inside your skull, it is the main control center inside your body.
Oxygen.
Again,
brain?
Yusuf. Okay, Yusuf. Okay, again, Yusuf.
The
Again.
center of the...
The center of the main
Ah.
control of the body. Yusuf, what is the organ inside your body that?
Nervous system.
Yeah,
Nervous
but what is the main control of the nervous system? I don't need all the system. I need all the organ only which you can understand with, you can think, you can memorize anything with it.
I said it. It's
The brain,
brain.
Yusuf. It's the brain, right, Mr. Yasser? It is the brain. So the brain is the main control center inside your body. Again, the main control center inside your body is the brain. Not all the nervous system. Okay? Nervous system is the system that controls all the vital processes, behaviors, ideas, emotions inside and outside your body. Another question. A form of energy that transfers from the higher temperature object to the lower temperature object. Again, a form of energy that transfer from the higher temperature object to the lower temperature object. Can you guess, Mr. Yasser?
Heat.
What? Yes, heat energy. So it will be heat energy. Again, a form of energy that transfers from the higher temperature object to the lower temperature object. Another question. The location where ponds meet each other and allow movement. The location where ponds meet each other and allow movement. Can you guess, Mr. Yasser?
Location where bonds meet each other
yeah.
and allow movement.
Yeah, it will be the joint.
The joint.
It will be the joint, المفصل. Again, the location where the ponds meet each other and allow movement, it will be the joint. And also we have studied the two types of joints, which are immovable joint like the skull, slightly movable joint like the knee and the elbow, and also the freely movable joint like the thigh joint, the hip joint, the shoulder, and so on. Okay.
So what happens when they meet? Do they have a drink or something?
No. They meet only for movement. Okay.
For movement.
Yeah, for movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the joint contain strips like the filaments, or we have said it tendons, like it have the cartilage. The joint has cartilage to decrease the friction between bones and between the vertebra. And also we have a very important reason. Reason.
Okay, we can ask Yusuf
This gives you the
about
question?
this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yusuf, how are you? Yusuf?
Yes.
Okay.
Fine, thank
Do you know the importance of the cartilage?
Yeah, I know.
What is it?
Yes, I know.
Okay, tell us.
It is prevent the friction force between the movements.
Very good,
Okay,
excellent,
very good.
Yusuf.
Okay.
It decreases the friction force between vertebra or between the bones during movement. So again, we can call that, or can say that cartilage is very important between bones or between vertebra to decrease the friction force between them during movement. Okay. So another question, Yusuf.
Yes.
You are ready? Scientific term.
Yes.
Long strips that fix muscle to the bone.
Tendons.
Yes, very good. Tendons, long strips. Okay, that fix the muscle to the bone, it will be tendons. Another question, Yusuf?
Yes.
Automatic response of the body to
Reflex
different
action.
stimuli. Yes, very good, excellent, Yusuf. Reflex action. Another question for
Yes.
Yusuf, because you are very intelligent talent. Okay, the measurement unit of mass, which is almost equal to a mass of liter of water. Measurement unit of mass, which is almost equal to a mass liter of water.
Kilogram.
Kilogram, very good. Okay, kilogram is the measurement unit of mass,
Yes.
which is almost equal to a mass of liter of water. Another question?
No.
The measurement
Okay, he
unit.
doesn't want any more. Okay, thank you, Yusuf, very much.
Why,
Okay.
Yusuf, you don't want anymore? You are very intelligent. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So the question says that the measurement unit of weight, which is almost equal to a mass of 100 grams. I think we have only one measurement unit of weight, which is the Newton. Again, Newton equal 100 grams in mass, and it's also the measurement unit of weight. Also, it is the measurement unit of weight. Okay, another
Okay,
question.
One last question.
One last question. Okay, we have no time, Mr. Yasser, now.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. The building unit or the basic unit of the nervous system. The building unit or the basic unit of the nervous system. I think it will be the neuron or the nerve cell. And also we know that neuron or the nerve cell contains two members, which are the cell body and the axon.
Okay, our
Mr.
time
Yasser.
is up, so I'd like to thank you very much, Mr. Neder, for
Okay.
being with us and for all your great effort.
Thank you, Mr. Yasser. Thank you.
So that brings us to the end of this episode. Dear students of the 6th elementary grade, we've had a general review and we'll be carrying on with more reviews on our upcoming episodes. معكم يوميا من 4 ل 5، وإعادة الحلقات بتكون الساعة 6 صباحا، وبعد نص ساعة إن شاء الله هنقابلكم تاني الساعة 5:30 لطلاب الشهادة الإعدادية، وبرضو مع مادة الساينس. ما تنسوش تنضموا لجروب برنامجنا على الفيسبوك مدرسة على الهواء ابتدائي وإعدادي، ابتدائي من غير همزة واعدادي بهمزه من تحت، مدرسه على الهواء ابتدائي واعدادي. واي حد ما قدرش يوصل لنا النهارده بسبب المكالمات الكتير تقدروا ان انتوا تطرحوا اسئلتكم على الجروب. Thank you all for watching and until we meet you again, it's goodbye.